Oh, he just did it. He just did it. Of course he did.
Okay.
Of course he did. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Beryl. Beryl, everyone.
But I think the brand also provided you with a reliable way to actually kill Rammus. And I think that Kindred, no matter the build, still is never gonna kill Beryl.
Yeah, I guess.
You have a little bit more, right?
So Brand would have been a pretty good choice.
It would have been a great skill expression in both these two compositions. I'll wait to see what will happen.
Oh, okay. I keep saying okay when Rammus is in the game, but it's time to jump onto the Rift here. Game number 1. I was expecting some fan chants, but didn't quite get them. But that's absolutely fine. Jungle, going for a jungle invade. Ward. They're all going to get a bit of a leash here, and that means that Oner does have the opportunity to get over here. 5-point strike, not able to steal away the Raptor camp, and they have full information. Beryl doesn't have smite though, so that's going to make things tough. So Oner is going to be able to grab that one very comfortably. Nice little double tap on Sylvie as he's coming around. Oner hops over the wall though. The hook finds the middle. That's 6 points in my country, but it's not great here in this game. As Beryl's
here. And immediately trying to turn this into a gank. Does have red buff available as well. No CC for Lucid, and Carry has full health, but even just a decent amount of damage can be quite big here. Vade. And Beryl, he's rolling!
Oh, he's coming for the gank. He's going to find some minions, but he skirts out of the way, and then he's back up the river one more time.
Out.
There we go. Bought some space for his bottom lane. Free being picked up by both junglers. As let's check in on the top lane. Andal going to be landing some abilities, but Oner's going to turn up. Andal trying to get out of there, but this might be the end of the Aatrox. It might be first blood, and there it is, and it goes to Oner.
And Oner
rolling on out of there. 5-point strike connects, but it's not going to stop him. Hook going to land here as well, but Carrier does manage to block that one. Bit sneaky, as he does manage to...
So him and Execute are kind of expected to do a good job as Peanut finds the hook.
Yeah, Execute taking so much damage. Does have to flash to get himself out of the way. Shields himself up though. Should be all right from the Ignite here. As Cozy Campfire for Pleta. The Relentless Pursuit's okay, but Oner turns up in the nick of time. They make it under the turret though, and they should be all right, at least for the moment. Sylvie is very low, but Pleta's lower. Not going to get any counter kills, but no one good
to look for the all-in, but Oner shows up just at that given time.
Oh, there's the backflip. Does come through. Pop Blossom comes down. The taunt should be there from Beryl, but it is not. And Lucid just dashes his way out with the perfect execution as the second charge as well. The carrier is not going to die from that one. Oner turns up to protect his mid laner. Very well though, as Peanut he's going to head splash over the wall. Execute does find out the position of at least Oner right now. And Peanut is looking for the back. Execute is not even going to wander into the brush, and Peanut just makes his way out. Oner is going to execute himself. That is not proper noun execute. It's the verb execute.
Heist successful?
Yeah, I guess so.
You know, one got out, the other got...
No one really has a big advantage as Pleta goes aggressive. Culling not going to connect there onto Sylvie towards the end, as we've got some Void Grubs going down. Only getting some work done. And as you can see, if you're missing some information on these Void Grubs, there it is for you. But we have a bit more action. The taunt comes in. Andal going to try and close the gap. There's the flash forward for Q2. Gideon in a little bit of trouble. The Void Grubs continuing to go down, though. And Gideon will survive. Everything's coming up Team Jungle. And look at that. All those Void Grubs going into Oner's hands. Sylvie having to get out of there. Does have to use the flash. Will be able... But the team fight is what I'm a little bit worried about. We might have one of those right here, and Execute is in so much trouble. He's going to go down. That is a second kill here for Team Jungle. In the meantime, Carrier has found Lucid, gets the flash. Perfect execution doesn't land. It's a lot of damage. As that was actually Carrier trend.
Looks like Solo Q was right all along as Gideon, looking for the all-in.
Yeah, the World Ender comes down, but the all-out seems to be working a little bit better. Andal is just spinning around, trying to hit some Qs. He might need to get out of here. It's doing some decent damage. Q's landing. Oh, that one's not going to connect though. As Gideon, can he find the solo kill? There it is! Andal goes down, and the Cassante. Oh, it's a thing of nightmares. This might have been why Showmaker didn't want to turn up today. Got to stop this. He's just trying to annoy Beryl as much as possible. Surely going to have a bit of a poke in the eye to deal with. Now, Hitchhiker's Guide to Rift Herald has now come on through. We'll see how Beryl is going to utilize it. Of course, hop on board while you're trying to take down these structures. Knock up enemy teammates, things like
back when you're not used to playing together from a deficit like this, as burdens are opened.
Yeah.
And immediately closed.
Yeah. So just one bullet there with the curtain call. Sometimes that's all you need. Try and create some space here as Peanut has got over the wall. Beryl down to 50% as Owner is looking to dance away. Peanut's going to have to escape. That was almost first kill for the supports. And now we've got the ultimate come through. Lucid is looking for Beryl. Perfect execution as he wipes out Pleta, and he does not stop there. Double kill for the Akali, and Jungle just looks unstoppable today. Dash over the wall, but that may not be enough to stop the wrath of Gideon, who's finding Q after Q. The flash, not really doing a whole lot there. Gideon is just going to smash the Aatrox down one more time. This is just turning into a shellacking, Chronicler. As well. And now Beryl, he's going for a ride. Okay, Gideon's gonna get knocked up. Sylvie gonna get knocked up, and he gets the charge. There's a fair bit of value there as he dives forward. It could be kill number one, and there it is. We've got the third Drake being taken here by Jungle, but it's kill number one for support. They're on the board.
Big win for team support. They are awkwardly stuck.
Yes.
Beryl rolling out.
Beryl's decided to take one for the team, or has he? This could be the start of something, but Lucid gets into the backline. Beryl is going to go down. Has he done enough to try and help out his team? The answer looks like a no, as Lucid gets rid of the Lucian. Gideon just trying to keep the rest of the team out of there as Andil is trying to tank up as much as he can. Does get a decent amount of health back as Ona does take down Execute. And it's looking like Team Jungle are just a little bit too strong. They do manage to take down Peanut, but Carrier will fall immediately afterwards, and Andil will be taken down. There is the ace for about a split second as Beryl has just respawned, and Jungle continue their dominance.
And immediately Gideon trying to get the most out of this play. Teleports towards the bottom half of the map. Will he care about Beryl? He's very little health. He does actually have to respect, but also can kind of just ignore Beryl.
Yeah, and especially with Ona turning up as well, so Beryl might be out of the death chamber, into the death chamber, and there we go. They take down the turret as well. The onslaught of the Jungle continues. Fleta's trying to get the damage down. Peanut has found Carrier as he makes his way in, and now Lucid's turned up. He's so dangerous. Lands the backflip. Pop Blossom under 3, though. It doesn't matter because it's just not enough damage. They're so incredibly strong, and Lucid is just destroying them. 5-point strike to the back of the head, and just the shuriken from the shuriken backflip is enough to deal with Emilio. And Andil is finding himself 1v4. Beryl's trying to turn up. I just don't think, oh, he's trying to, and then he decides to turn around because he knows that Andil is dead. And Beryl's just purple worm, and why not? They are so extraordinarily far ahead. It is a 12,000 gold lead. It's just not looking good here for support at this point in time. But Andil is in position. Let's see what they can actually get done here. Carrier looking for some snares. Oh, Beryl changing positions, getting on top of Sylvie, but he just falls down. Execute may just be his namesake right now as the last of Ignite is going to land it. Peanut collects that kill. He is down relatively low, but the dash cannon not going to be enough to save Carrier, as it's going to be a shuriken backflip from Lucid that gets that one done. Pleta trying to escape, and he will do that, but he's the last man standing on his team, and Jungle just going to get back towards that Baron and look to put a dent into this game. And by a dent, I mean finish the game.
Yeah, you gotta imagine.
More people enough to kill Lucid? That's my question. He does hop into his shroud, looks to try and escape, doesn't land the backflip, so can't re-engage, which I imagine that's what he wanted to do. Carrier does find him with the Pop Blossom. It was almost a great escape. He tries to dash over. He's very strong right now. The culling can't turn, so that ain't gonna work out. He's still alive for the moment. He's still gonna die, but that was a cute little effort. It is gonna be in trade for the majority of the base here on team support. So still hats off to Lucid there. 9-1-1.
That's a win for.
See whether that actually popped up. That would confirm it 100%. Inhibitor number 1 to go down though, as Jungle look to continue the pressure with their Baron buff activated. Okay, there's the ult out from Execute, trying to keep his teammates alive as the curtains are being called. Sylvie looks for a few bullets, but does end up deciding that he doesn't really think it's worth it for now. Mid lane inhibitor turret is definitely got to re-engage if they would like. Now the regroup to come in. Beryl just not as tanky as he wants to be for now. And Andil not quite with his team at that particular moment. Now looking for Lucid if he can find him, but doesn't get him with too much. Infernal Chains will go off, but now the Nexus turrets are under fire, and Team Jungle absolute wash here. They were dominant from start to finish. Second Nexus turret comes down. There's the Pop Blossom, but is it going to matter? I think the answer is no. Is Lucid, are you going back to that one? Yes, he is. He dives onto the fountain, and Team Jungle will take down Team Support here. Now, first game of the day.
Impressed by Sylvie's Jhin.
Yeah.
But let's be honest, the takeaway was one, Owner being a better jungler, which isn't a surprise, but still was fun to see.
Yeah.
And then two.
And Deft versus Faker, in theory, once again.
Thank you very much, guys, and welcome to 2024 season opening Rule the Rift. And the winner of the first match was Team Jungle. We are here joined by Lucid on the side of Team Jungle, and also Beryl from Team Support. First off, Lucid, you had your low park debut as a mid laner and also as a player. How was it? I was playing up against Keria, so I was very nervous. But my teammates did a fantastic job, so thanks to them, I was able to win. I am very grateful. Well, I think you also carried an Akali. Were you just good at Akali already? I don't think this game I played a good Akali game. I can do even better than this. I think Showmaker is actually watching this game from home, and he even left the chat. Said, Lucid, you're a colleague, please. How do you feel about that? I have watched him play, so many times at the team house, and he is playing out of his mind. So thanks to him, I was able to learn so much. So yeah, I'm just grateful to have Showmaker by my side. Well, today, Peanut was having a good time. He was having a lot of fun. He was just keep saying, this is too easy. How can a support ever absorb a gank? So how was today's game? Was it easy, actually, just like Peanut said? Yeah, I could pretty much tell the other LCK Veteran players were having so much fun, so I was able to feel a lot more relaxed and comfortable. In the next match, you will be playing up against the team top players. Any message over to them? I think they're gonna do great. So we'll also try our best. That was Lucid from Team Jungle. Now, let's hear from Beryl from Team Support, who just lost the first match. How was the Herald ride? You were able to actually run into two of the enemy players. How do you like the new Herald? With the new Herald, it's like Sion ult, You have to steer the Shelly, but it is actually kind of difficult to, drive it. But today, I think I did a decent job. What do you think went wrong today? I think my level 2 gank was not a good one. I had too less information, but I still wanted to make a gank over there, and it didn't really work. Yeah, I mean, Owner, he was definitely bullying you in the jungle. Going up against a professional jungler was not easy, right? Yeah, I mean, his jungling path and everything was really difficult for me to kind of, play up against. Ramus is all about hitting level 3 fast, but the moment he stole my red buff, everything was, going down. Any message over to all the jungle players around the world? There are a lot of patches happening in the jungle, so I hope a lot of junglers can, kind of have a tour around the new Rift. But today, I mean, this year will be a rough one for you guys. There are going to be so many changes. Then what about all of the support players around the world that were supporting you today? You're heading into the new season, a lot of changes, major updates, but it's become a lot easier for supports to actually, gain and earn golds in the laning phase. So I think it's going to be a lot more fun to play support this year. That was a fantastic series between Team Support and Team Jungle, and we have to say goodbye to Beryl and Lucid over here, with Lucid winning the match as Team Jungle, and we're going to be back with Team Bot versus Team Mid. Team AD carry versus Team Mid laner, so don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Thank you.
저희는 잠시 후에 만나요.